What is going on, everybody? This is Dave Scott here, and I know I am back with an episode of Total Extreme Wrestling 2013 for you guys. And today we're going to be the next episode of WWE. It's going to be our second episode of Monday Night Raw, so let us get right into the show. We have 3 pre-show matches for tonight. We start off in a match that's going to action average heat. Drew McIntyre defeats Alex Riley in 6:55 by pinfall with a future shock DDT. Alex Riley's improving flying skills and performing performance skills. Cool. And then we move on to a 50-16 minus in an extremely short match. Chris Masters defeats Derek Bateman in 5:04 by submission with Master Lock. That one was for you, Ben. Because I know how much you hate Derek Bateman. Alright. And then we move on to the final pre-show match. I know that's a good action, not much in the way of heat. Zack Ryder, Santino Marella, and Mason Ryan defeated JTG and Hawkins and Rex in 11:51. Zack Ryder defeated Tyler Rex by pinfall with a Rough Rider. Santino Marella improving in flying skills. Santino Marella's improving in performance skills. Performing in performance skills. Kurt Hawkins performing in performance skills. Zack Ryder's performing in performance skills. And Mason Ryan's improving in technical skills. The people still don't like Mason Ryan. We will make them like Mason Ryan. So, Michael Cole, welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw. Triple H's music hits. He says, "Good evening, Hotlanta," even though we're in Columbus tonight. The crowd cheers as Triple H looks pleased. He said that it's over the past weeks he's had a lot of thinking to do. He tells us being the Raw GM isn't easy. He says he constantly has to worry about what's best for the company. He says he's already planned our main event for tonight. He says tonight we will see Awesome Truth take on John Cena and CM Punk. Punk's music hits. No. You can't just come out here and tell me I'll be in a match without any preparations. This is insanity. I refuse to compete tonight until you give me a title shot against John Cena at Capital Punishment. It's what all these people want and deserve. And the crowd cheers. Triple H then says no, but he will be on Capital Punishment. He says, however, he won't know who his opponent is until tonight. And if he can beat his mystery opponent at Capital Punishment, he will become #1 contender. Triple H got a bonus for a good gimmick and high momentum, and CM Punk got a good bonus for that as well. 100-day star, nice. And then, all of a sudden, John Cena appears on the Titantron, much to the delight of the fans and the audience. He tells CM Punk that he needs to stop whining and prove he's worthy of a title shot, and he'll gladly give it to him. Triple H cuts him off and tells Cena he's glad he made an appearance because he wanted to inform him that tonight, since CM Punk wants to be a little baby and not compete, he has the opportunity to pick his partner tonight against Awesome Truth. Awesome. Great start. So, we start off the night in a match that's good action average heat. Kofi Kingston defeats Michael McGillicuddy in 7:57 by pinfall with the Trouble in Paradise. No improvements. Cool. Kofi was only penalized for holding back. Good guy, Kofi. And then we move on to and about to feature great action and a good crowd. Evan Bourne defeats David Otunga in 7:19 by pinfall with the surprise cradle, so not a good night for the tag team champions. No improvements. Cool. So, Matt Striker's backstage with John Morrison. Morrison goes on to cut a promo on Dolph Ziggler and talk about how at Capital Punishment... Okay, so first of all, I forgot Matt Striker's not on the Raw brand, so I had to do Gina Okerlund, because if I went back, I'd have to write this out again. So, just pretend it's Matt Striker. But how at Capital Punishment he will become the United States... John Cena walks up to him. They shake hands and Cena begins to talk about Awesome Truth. He says Morrison has been in tag teams with both guys. He knows both of them better than anyone. He asked John to join him tonight, to which Morrison accepts. So we have our main event. Alright, 93. That's good for Morrison. I'm happy about that. In an extremely short match, Rey Mysterio defeated Primo in 4:59 by pinfall at West Coast Pop. This is just to get Rey on TV, because I don't know what to do with him. He fought Punk last year at Capital Punishment, but Punk's a face, because, I forgot to change him back when I was editing the mod. I forgot he was still heel in this time, so I messed that up, but, whatever. That's a good rating for a squash match. Oh, well, executed squash, cool. So, in the match, that's a good action average heat, nice. Kelly and the Bella Twins defeated Beth Phoenix, Maurice Oulet, and Melina in 9:45, when Kelly defeated Beth Phoenix by pinfall at K2. So, yeah. This is kind of just a cluster match. Since Kelly's fighting Brie, but they're on the same team. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. I wanted to do Beth and Natalya, but Beth is on Raw and Natalya's on SmackDown. So that doesn't work out, which is weird. Anyways, Dolph Ziggler is standing backstage with Vicky Guerrero and he cuts a promo on John Morrison, or where he cuts a promo on John Morrison, and his match with him at Capital Punishment. He says that he has to face Big Show up next, and he has no doubt in his mind he will bring the Giant down to size and prove he is the most dominant U.S. champion in history. Alright. So then we move on to about the feature great action and great hit from the audience. Dolph Ziggler defeated the Big Show in 10:27 by submission with the sleeper hold. Oh my god. After distraction from Alberto Del Rio. Alright. Looks like this mod really underestimates selling. Big Show is improving in technical skills. Okay then. He's improving, but he's not going to get better. Alberto Del Rio has just cost Big Show the match against Jeff Ziggler. Del Rio walks back up the ramp while Big Show looks on from the ring frustrated. So I'm just going to go ahead and book that in for Capital Punishment. Oh, already did. Blunder. So, Triple H is shown backstage in his office when CM Punk barges in. Punk wants to know who he's facing at Capital Punishment. CM Punk says there's a twist. If Punk wins, he is number one contender, but if his opponent wins, he will be the number one contender, and CM Punk will not get a title shot throughout the rest of 2011. Punk says he doesn't care, all he wants to know is who he's facing. Triple H goes on to tell him at Capital Punishment, in a number one contenders match, CM Punk will go one-on-one with The Miz. Punk looks pleased and he goes on to say, piece of cake. So that is another match for Capital Punishment. Punk still with that great momentum. And The Miz. That should be a pretty good match. Cool. 100 days star nice. Our main event of the evening gets a 77B. What? Cena, why are you off your game? What is the matter with you? Oh my god. Really, dude? Really? Alright. Whatever. Okay, some cheats are going to be going on. Because Cena's freaking psychology needs to be up. So some cheats will be going on off camera. I'm very mad at this. It'll take some time. But anyways, in a match that had excellent reaction, great heat from the audience, John Cena and John Morrison defeats Awesome Truth in 1607 when John Cena defeated the Miz by pinfall with an attitude adjustment. And then, John Cena and John Morrison celebrating the ring. Cena leaves to allow Morrison to celebrate, but Awesome Truth recover in 2-on-1 attack Jomo. Cena comes rushing back for the save, but the numbers game is too much. Raw ends with Truth holding the WWE Championship aloft with Miz by his side. Well then, what did we get? A B+. I'll take it. Whatever. Disappointing main event, but you know what? It's just going to take some time. So guys, I'll see you all at the main title screen. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do they do? Wow, great main event by them. Props to them. However, AJ should have won that. Alright, so Chavo and Swagger have returned from their little break because they couldn't take the pressure of the business. So let's go ahead and get them back. They're pretty much confined to superstars. The show this, in case none of you got that. And enhancement talent. Holy crap, Chavo. Pretty sure you're like gone in 2 months anyway. Who do we got? Chris Hero, Cassius Ohno. Coming down to development. Yeah, Alex Riley has my Riley issues. Yeah, screw you, Riley, from what you did to, what you said to AJ on the day she left. I just found a guy that I can job out to Drew McIntyre. You shouldn't even be upper mid. Yeah. Alright, so let's have a look at the storyline roundup. Hey, that still hasn't started. That's not going to start for like a month or so. So we get to at least July, I think. Because I know Laurinaitis didn't take over till a while. So, whatever championship, SmackDown is good. Alright. Alright, so Capital Punishment looking well, guys. We have Air Boom versus Otunga McGillicuddy, Dario versus Show, Punk versus Miz, Cena versus Truth, Morrison versus Ziggler, Kelly versus Bella, and Orton versus Christian. Guys, that was going to do for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, Shmack, then like button, comment. Oh, wait a minute. We have some other goals. I turned those on off screen, so Vince gave us some other goals. We cannot fall into debt, and we can't fall below 8 million, which obviously will not be a problem. Can't hire anybody who already works for a company of cult size or above. Punk must be kept above 83 momentum. Can't hire extending a contract to anybody who is known to have problems with the law, and no MMA crossovers. Guys, that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed the video. Just smack that like button and comment down below. And subscribe if you're new and want to see more content like this. I'm really enjoying this. I just really wish the main event would get better. I'm going to go out some with, we've gotten B pluses for the show so far, so I'm not worried. I know I'm doing good on the save. I'm just kind of disappointed with the main events, not gonna lie. That was 1 point off from a B minus. Yeah, whatever. I'm counting on Capital Punishment to do good. I think it will, and then we're gonna get to Money in the Bank, which should be fun to book. Then SummerSlam, which I'm really gonna love. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching, and keep subscribing up there and comment down below. And I will see you next time, guys.